All right, everybody, how we doing? It's going to be a quick live stream. We're jumping in and we're jumping out. Try to keep it under 6 minutes from the time that we start. I believe it should be at 8:50 beginning. So let's see if we can get this moving. But yeah, this is the emergency Bitcoin stream plus how to buy Catx, the new Craze, possible link rival, all in 6 minutes. Why is it a link rival? Because it connects to oracles and decentralized exchanges with API keys and connections amazingly. Welcome to the live stream. In a couple more minutes, I'm going to start exactly on. It's a little early today. We're just going to get into an emergency look into Bitcoin. We're also going to check into just some quick coins that are worth checking out that I am looking into at the moment. All right. All right, Lend. Now look at Lend. It did this big turn and boomed up. Now this is a fractal of that. I mean, if you don't see how these look pretty similar. Look, it had a little arm and an upring, a little arm and an upswing. It danced, went up, came down, began to go up. Strange how much it resembles itself there. Also have a MACD cross coming on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, it looks like we're running out of steam here on the bearish MACD as well. And again, these look very similar. We also see hidden bullish divergence, my friends. Right here, if we take this swing low to this swing low, and we take this swing low to this swing low. This is a great trade right now at 76. It went up all the way to 83. Seems to couple, like look at with it, even with Bitcoin doing all the nonsense, it's steamrolling on. It's DeFi, really does not care. It's not oversold or overbought on the 4 hour. I mean, it's looking very good. This is going to turn up. I think you get one more push for Lend when it gets up here, and then it's going to have that nice, fib retracement, and we'll get locked in to something else. But welcome to the live stream. It is 8:50 now. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're going to look at a few coins. We're going to talk about Catx, how to buy Catx, what it is, why it is, what's going on with that, where you can buy it. And yeah, we're going to have a quick live stream here. First thing I want to do is look at Lend. Lend looking pretty juicy to me. Very interesting. Hidden bullish divergence. You should see this play out and pop pretty hard. That's my prediction here for Lend. I'm about to enter Lend right now. Kind of a strange time to enter, but I do see that the MACD is losing out. Bitcoin seems to be fizzing out, and we're going to get into the emergency Bitcoin look right now. Okay, Bitcoin. Now we do see a double bottom here for Bitcoin, which is bullish, right? Double bottom there, double bottom there, bottom. A market for you guys too, bottom, and that's a bullish sign. The MACD also starting to curve up from the bottom. When the MACD curves up from the bottom there, big push. From the bottom there, little push. From the bottom right here, nice big push. The deeper it is, look how the bottom here, usually the bigger the push. I like to see up below the equator when it does curve up. We also have a double bottoms here on the RSI. We also have the 200-day moving average. We were below it, but we popped back above it right now. So this yellow line is holding a support. We'd like to see this line curve up. We do see this line curving, which is a good sign. I'd like to see more of these moving averages curve up. If they curve up, we should be in some good shape. Okay, but besides that, we could break down, and we are looking at 10,500. Like, look how big this line is. Not much more support till we get here. Even 9,200 on the macro level of support. We have this big line here though, 10,340. But as I said, it's not like, see how much job we have here. You have a lot of support and resistance. Here we do not. A lot of open space. We go back here. We have some right there at 10,446. We got to go really far back. There's another one, 10,800. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are some fibs also. There's some things that could hold us up. So we'll see what happens. Another thing I was looking at, honestly, was I thought I saw a fractal here. Yeah, see, when Bitcoin was in this flag here. Good night, sweetheart. Give me a kiss. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Mwah.
I was gonna say something. Did it hurt when they took your blood out?
Sometimes, yeah. Go, baby. I love you, though. Have a good night.
Mommy took her Band-Aid off.
Oh.
After, it doesn't hurt. It's just gone.
Okay.
There's no blood.
Thank you, sweetheart. Here, I thought. This is what I'm saying. I felt like this was a fractal. This is a larger version of it. But see it? Up. Up. This lady has an idea. Let's see what she's saying. So she thinks we're going to pop. Not yet. All right, but here's my fractal. So initial up. This one was a little higher, but up. Down a little bit and up. Down a little bit and up. Sharp down. Sharp down. Retrace back up. Retrace back up. Little divot. Little divot. Come back down. Comes back down. Fights back up. Fights back up. High pitch. High pitch. Breaks back down. Breaks back down. Isn't this weird, guys? And then look. Breaks back down again. Breaks back down again. Breaks back down. Similar layer, but pops. Similar and pops. So uncanny how similar these two moves are. And I'm looking at them. Just another, just something to think about. Crypto Das. Cute. Thanks, man. Appreciate the live feed, Lifer, and the knowledge shared. Anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah, so that, if you guys can't see the fractal there, I just went through it like very closely. Very similar. We are getting low on the RSI as well on the 4 hour. Double bottom here, kind of. We have a MACD cross coming. The blue line just popped against there. Looked like we got exhausted with the bearish momentum. That could have gotten way worse with the fall. So the fact that we're sitting here now, I think some of the altcoins will begin to play. And I think Lend is the buy right now. Okay? Lend. I'm looking at Lend. SRM is moving pretty hard right now, but I feel like it may have had its move. SRM. Let's check it out. 260. It is breaking out of the bull flag on the 1 hour though. So look at that. If that does close above, look for it to keep popping. We do have a MACD cross in the first green on the 4 hours. So that looks pretty healthy. Keep SRM on your radar just for a quick scalp though. Maybe like 260 to 270, 280. It's had a good move. I mean, even more though. Let's look. Let me find the link to the poll. Come up here if we break out. That's how you get your targets. Okay. And there's 18% gain sitting for SRM. We get up to 307 from 260. So just something I want to put out on your radar, guys, so you can see that. Please hit the like button if you like my content. If the lifer makes you happy. If you want to be a lifer, let me know. Next week, I'll be giving away a Crypto Lifer hoodie. That's right. Crypto Lifer hoodie. Some cool merch. So hit that like button if you like that. And it's basically going to be like the logo of my channel. Right? And I have it in like 3 versions. I have the logo in like a few different colors. But I think the logo's cool, man. See it? It's pretty cool. Crypto Lifer. Be on like the front and the back of like a hoodie. Zip up hoodie. Pretty cool. Check it out. Yeah. Can you do quick TA on DOT? Yes, of course I can. Anytime, man. That's what I'm here for. I really appreciate you asking that. Now, if you were on my channel, I basically put everyone into a DOT entry. If you were watching here, this channel, we started right here. Someone wanted me to look at it. Actually, no, at 426, someone wanted me to look at it. The initial pop had happened. and I was trying to figure out where you would want to enter, right? And I said, you know, if it pops above the square, we were right here. I said the price was right around here. I said it could either go back down to the bottom of the trend line, we would buy here and then put a stop loss down here, or if it breaks out above the trend line, we wait for that retest, which it kind of did. Look, it went up, came back down for a red candle. You bought the retest, and it boomed up, and then you can put your stop loss basically right here below the trend line. But this was the buy zone. I said you either buy here or you buy there. Stop loss now would be below the trend line, sitting at 418. And at this point, you could raise your stop loss to break even, or even I'd raise it to these other levels. Now I have my targets. My target was hit. My target was 567 there. Hit our target. I ended up selling out of this, so I kind of moved on to another trade once it hits my target. You can get the target from this pole here, move it up, boom, target gets hit. And now this is what's called a double top. Now it's a bearish pattern, also with kind of like a head and shoulders, and we take the kind of middle of the double top here, maybe the average heights, and you go to the bottom, and that's usually kind of where the measured move, the bottom of one of the M's, and then you take that measured move, and that's the end. So we got pretty close to it, and we bounced back up. We do have a MACD cross coming. I'm going to try to put it on the 4-hour and see if we have some type of shape to look at. Okay. I think this was just like crazy action. We were going to pop, and then Bitcoin brought us back down. So I'm going to omit pieces of it. Don't do that until you're like better at trading. If you are good at trading, I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk down to anybody. I just like, you know, you should be keeping your candles in. But this is kind of a bull flag here, similar to one of these. Momentum on the MACD is running out in the 4-hour. We could be getting into the pink. Look for this to break out. I would set a level here at 95. Is that where we at? 595, 59 right there. If we do break out, length of the pole, which it's been hitting every target that I've been putting out. Length of the pole, we would go to 741. It would be some nice gains. Bring you up to 29% gains from right now. You could make the aggressive buy at 588 as well, but you never know. There could be more downside momentum. Always have a stop loss. And there's not a lot of information on this. We go back to the 1 minute, the 1 hour, and see how it looks too. But basically looks better here on the 1 hour. Could be breaking out. It's in this bit of a channel. I think this was just reckless behavior in the middle and almost came down to the bottom. Came pretty close to the target. Doesn't always go to exactly, but 70% to the most of the move. So we can say that that bearish target happened. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Really appreciate it. Yeah. And look, here on the 1 hour, we do see the blue line about to cross the red line. Here we saw the blue line about to cross the red line. Look what happened. Boom. Here we saw the blue line about to cross the red line. Look what happened. Boom. So the only 1, 2. Here we saw. Okay, let's see. The blue line crossed the red line here. If you bought, made money. A lot of money too. You would have got in somewhere here at 4.0, and you would have sold when the blue line crossed somewhere here at like 5. So that's 25% gains. Here the blue line crossed the red line right here. And if we go up, maybe you would have got in here at like 4.08 or 4.90, I mean. And could have gotten out somewhere up here at 5.60. So that's 90 on 4.90. Basically a little under, like about 18%. Not bad. Here the blue line crossed the red line. Could have got in at like 5.40. And hit the top of this trend line at 6.40. $2 and 5.40. That's about like 40%. And here, look, we have the blue line crossing the red line after a lot of MACD bullishness too. See how when the MACD tends to be bigger and here, tends to have a more bullish move. It's pretty, like these moves weren't as big, I feel like, as this move initially. So here we also had the blue line crossing the red line right here, and boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You think it will happen again 5 times? Blue line crossing the red line. Here we go, 5997. DOT for liftoff, on its way to 741. I actually think it's actually a pretty good trade. The bull run is over, bro. That's hilarious. It's really funny, man, with all the main net launches in the alts. But yeah, I mean, maybe for you it's over. It's over for people who are up in that piece. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. We'll be back tomorrow morning to check on these calls, bright and early, 9:30, and you can see if this call is correct. All right, real quick, another part of the video is Catx. Really want to just talk about Catx. All right, Catx, man. This thing could beat Ethereum. I got it here on xmarkets.com. Here's where I found the pair. Hit it right, boom. Found your order. I got in at 94 cents. Literally like 10 minutes ago. It's already at 97 cents. So I only need 9 cents to be up 10%. So I'm already up like 4.5% in 10 minutes. I think this is going to be a hot coin. It just got pushed by BitBoy Crypto's channel. These get pushed really fast, and it's kind of like an underground little coin. So I'm showing you guys how to buy it here on xmarkets.com. I have a Coinbase wallet. I transfer the money from Coinbase to the Coinbase wallet, and then I transferred the ETH right here. The whole process took about under a minute. ETH was super fast. Paid I think $2 in gas. Gas fees are high for ETH. That's going to be its downfall. That's another reason why Catx could overtake it, because it's an Oracle system that you can connect to DEXs and central exchanges to set limit orders, buy orders, all different things, and it won't use up as much gas. So it's actually competing with Link in a way. It's something that people haven't realized could take place. So Catx could actually change the entire market. So look out for Catx. You basically, if you want to go to the order book, it's right here. You would basically hit here. That will fill out how much ETH you have, 1 ETH or whatever, and then click an order to fill it up. Buy Catx. It's pretty simple if you know how to use any exchange. Boom, and then you will have some Catx in your belly. But yeah, I just wanted to put that, guys, out on your radar. I got in it. There, it's back 94 cents. So boom. But this thing is swinging around. We'll see what happens. But just definitely interesting to see on the radar. Catx on xmarkets.com. It just got pushed by the BitBoy Crypto's channel. So pretty recent in a lot of people's eyes. So I figured I'd also kind of spread the hype and shill it. Get it out there. I think it's got an amazing idea, amazing project. And I bought some. So I'm being honest with you guys. Just letting you know. I think this is about to pop. But watch it. Blue line's about to cross the red line. I also went over Lend really fast. Lend is on my radar. Lend just doesn't stop moving. I thought these kind of look similar as well. We also had hidden bullish divergence in the 4 hour. See? The MACD's pulling out. This is starting to curve. I could see Lend push back up. Target for Lend. If I turn this into like a strangely negated bull pattern, bull flag, we try to find, because the algos will figure out whatever they can, however convoluted it is. They'll find math anywhere in any chaotic system, and they'll trade off of it. So you have to remember that. But I'm sitting at $1. About 25% gains. 34% gains 34% gains. Sitting at what, 103? Yeah, 103. Boom. Shakalaka. So that's what I'm seeing here. Could be very, very possible for Lend. Or wait for it to break out of its old resistance here. So you could buy the breakout of this area at 85. Alright, guys. This is supposed to be a really quick thing. Just wanted to show you Catx, get into Bitcoin a little bit, and tomorrow morning we'll be doing the same thing. And I go over all different coins. I also go into gold. We talk about different markets, but mainly it's crypto. The only reason I get into different markets because I think they correlate. I think there's something to be said. Everything is connected in this crazy universe and world, and I do that with an open mind and an open heart. And it's basically kind of how I connect with the market in a way too. So I think gold is important to go over. I think all markets have connections. We also just called this about to pop, and look, it's now we have pink. That turned to pink. On the 1 hour, we had the turn, blue about to cross. We showed you all the other times the blue line crossed, it went up. Now it's hitting $6. That is like psychological plays too. Could look for this to go up. Very interesting. I may actually make a buy in it. What are the gains we said we were going to get? 29%. So that's just targets. This thing, we all know that anything can happen with coins like this. Polkadot. But yeah, every time that blue line crossed, you made some money. Except for even right here. Even if it was finite. Look, at least you got a pop. At least you got something. Alright, like it was like 5% pop too. 601, right in front of our eyes. 602. People are FOMOing into DOT. Everyone's talking about DOT. Everyone wants DOT. Totally, man. It's all connected. No, for sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Alright, and one last thing I wanted to go over was SRM. Here at 258, broke out, came back down. It looks like it's starting to break out as it's, new candle in the 1 hour. This is very promising. Also had the blue line just crossing the red line. Last time it happened here, it boomed up very well. Last time it happened here, it boomed up very well. So I'm hoping for three's a charm. So here we go, SRM. I played SRM, got into it about 20 minutes ago. So we're going to see how this goes. So that's the trade I took. And there's a bunch of trades out there tonight as Bitcoin starts to mill. Is Bitcoin, if you wake up tomorrow and Bitcoin's still at 11,350, they're very good for the altcoins. It's like when the cat's away, the altcoins will play. So look for that to happen tonight. And yeah, let's all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and sleep tight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anything else I can go over before I bounce? Let me know. Let me know. I'll sit around for a couple minutes. And if you find my content helpful, man, I do take donations, and I'm not afraid to ask. But if you go to my live stream, right here, I have all my addresses here: Bitcoin, Litecoin, ETH, XRP, Bitcoin Cash. Take them all. XRP is the fastest, easiest. Whatever you want. If you make a buy on my calls and it works out, 95, man. See what happens. Catx. Only time will tell. I did this with Parsec, okay? One last thing. CoinMarketCap. I'm chasing deep dive coins lately. I'm happy with Binance. Don't get me wrong. You can make a lot of money on Binance, and I'm not saying you can't. And I trade on Binance all the time. But Parsec, I'm able to take in a lot of information. Init Parsec at 16. So that's the first day I even saw it down at all. But yeah, 16 to 27, doing good. So yeah, and these are all these offset coins. I got this on Uniswap. I'll make another video of how to use Uniswap. But yeah. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right